We must never forget and never fail to honor the memory of those who were lost here in New York City and in Washington, D.C. And this we will do. We will tell their story. We will honor their memory.
Vice President Mike Pence honoring the victims of Flight 93 on the 18th anniversary of the September 11th attacks.
In New York City, as you hear there, the ringing of a bell marked the moment the first plane hit the World Trade Center, and President Trump and the First Lady laid a wreath, as you see right there, at the Pentagon. It is the day the nation has vowed to never forget.
And one that has hit especially hard for southwestern Pennsylvania. Channel 11's Melanie Marcelko is live tonight in Shanksville with the Vice President's message. Melanie?
Well, Peggy, David, it's almost unfathomable to think that a whole generation of Americans, now 18, now adults, have no personal recollection of 9/11 even happening. A very moving and powerful ceremony today honoring those 40 on board of Flight 93, but also remembering to tell their story of bravery and inspiration.
Mark Bingham.
Under the clear blue skies, like it was that morning 18 years ago, the names of the 40 passengers and crew on board United Flight 93 were read aloud for the 18th anniversary of 9/11.
We know they banded together. We know they answered the call, let's roll.
In Shanksville, the 40 victims are remembered as heroes, saving countless lives by sacrificing their own, a glimmer of hope on a very dark day.
The heroes of Flight 93 helped to change the course of our history.
Men and women who rose up, who fought back, and who met unspeakable evil with selfless heroism and American strength.
Vice President Mike Pence and his wife took part in the wreath-laying ceremony at the Wall of Names and joined the families privately at the impact site.
The names of those 40 men and women are etched in marble, but I want to assure their precious families they're also carved into the hearts and the memory of the American people.
40 heroes remembered for their bravery of diverting their hijacked plane from its intended target in D.C. and leaving behind a story that inspires a nation for generations to come.
Let us continue to be inspired by the story of Flight 93 and honor the memory of those 40 extraordinary individuals. Let us hope that when faced with the difficult decisions that life presents to us, that we too can rise and be extraordinary.
We will tell their story. We will honor their memory, always.
And Vice President Mike Pence said him being here today and having a chance to pay tribute and that gratefulness to these families, he says he has a personal reason behind that. We'll have more from him coming up at 6. David, Peggy?
All right, Melanie, thank you very much. Well, as I look back on this, it's hard for me to believe it's been 18 years.
I know my kids were very, very young then, but somehow it really struck them. And I remember being downtown Pittsburgh one day, and they were afraid the buildings were going to come falling down on top of them.
And because we're one of the 3 locations, you know, I always think about Flight 93, the terror that they felt, but also the courage and the bravery and the heroism. Never, never forget.
Yeah. Well, if you would like to watch the Flight 93 memorial service in its entirety, and it is very moving, we have that up on WPXI.com.